Understanding Introverts. Exploring the 4 types of introversion. Thank you so much for all the love and support you've given us, which enables us to take yet another walk down the fascinating world of everyday psychology. So, let's dive right in. What is an introvert? What comes to your mind when you hear the word introvert? Perhaps it's the image of a shy wallflower, daydreaming at a social gathering, or the quiet kid who rarely spoke up in class. But wait. Did you know there's much more to introversion than just socializing, or the lack thereof? In fact, there are different types of introverts. That's right, introversion isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. Introverts, by definition, need time alone to recharge and avoid emotional exhaustion. But according to research by a psychology professor at Wellesley College, introversion is a spectrum, and there are 4 distinct types. Let's explore them now. 1. The social introvert. A social introvert? Yes, you heard that right. Social introverts are the most outgoing and also the most private of the introvert types. They don't feel shy or anxious in social settings and might even enjoy them. However, they feel emotionally drained if they spend too much time socializing. While social introverts appreciate their alone time, they also value having a small group of close friends. These friends form their comfort zone, and they tend to be most social when they're around them. In fact, people who meet a social introvert in such settings might mistakenly assume they're extroverts. But make no mistake, social introverts are very selective about whom they open up to. 2. The thinking introvert. This is where the daydreaming wallflower comes into play. Thinking introverts are often lost in their own thoughts and may seem aloof to others. They don't mind socializing, but they tend to prefer their inner world of imagination. Highly introspective, they are in tune with their feelings and constantly reflecting on their inner experiences. Thinking introverts often have a unique and complex thought process, which can make it difficult for others to connect with them. They prefer experiencing their thoughts internally rather than explaining them to others, which makes them seem distant at times. 3. The anxious introvert. Do you know someone who replays social interactions over and over, wondering what they could have done or said differently? That's an anxious introvert. While anxious introversion shouldn't be confused with an anxiety disorder, anxious introverts often feel uncomfortable in social situations, even with close friends. They tend to ruminate on their behavior after social events, worrying about how they were perceived. In severe cases, this discomfort can escalate into social anxiety disorder, which involves physical symptoms like shaking, nausea, or an increased heart rate. It's important to distinguish between shy introversion and more serious social anxiety, which may require professional help. 4. The restrained introvert. Finally, we have the restrained introvert, also known as the introvert next door type. These individuals don't like being rushed, especially when it comes to social situations. They're reserved, thoughtful, and prefer to stick to a routine. Restrained introverts thrive in a structured environment, preferring to plan social outings well in advance. If given a choice, they'd rather relax by themselves, perhaps binge watching a show, reading, or doing yoga. They also find it difficult to jump into action right after waking up, as they need time to ease into their day. Conclusion. Know yourself. If you're an introvert and don't quite relate to any of these types, you might be an ambivert, someone who falls in the middle of the introvert-extrovert spectrum, or closer to the extroverted side. Learning more about your personality type can help you communicate your needs to others and improve your relationships. Did you find this insightful? Can you now tell the different types of introverts apart? If you're an introvert, which of these types do you relate to most? Share this with a fellow introvert and see which type they identify with. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Weak Mind Person for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.